Testing, testing. I want to look at how to trade during the holidays. Our strategies, our day trade strategies, do not trade during the holidays. You see a list of our 50K portfolio strategies. These top two in the top left are not part of the 50K. I just have them in this workspace. So I like to take a look at those. But all the other strategies in this workspace window are in the 50K portfolio. You see Cobra 3 today up. Cobra Bonds is up on the short side. So it means Day Trade 3 had a losing trade. And so these are the strategies that are in the 100K or the 50K portfolio right now. But we're not going to trade. We don't recommend trading the day trade strategies on holidays. And so we have to figure out, first of all, when the holidays are and how to modify the code or manually override it so it doesn't work. And so it's nice to have holidays. I like holidays, but it kind of messes with the system sometimes. And so pulled up the holiday calendar from the NinjaTrader broker and the equity products. Basically everything is closed this Friday and next Friday, January 1st, New Year's Day. Friday, December 25th is Christmas Day. Markets are closed on those days, but there is also an early closing on Christmas Eve, and everything closes either at 12:15 or 12:45 according to this schedule. And so we're going to not trade on Thursday or Friday this week and not trade on Friday of next week. And you'll want to set this up so that your strategies are off. And if you have swing strategies that exit at the close of the week, you want to make sure they exit 1 minute before the close on Thursday at 12:15 in some of these markets, and then at 12:45 in the NYMEX and COMEX market. So this is based on Central Standard Time. And with our strategies in these portfolios, we have this file, this function that it calls called Don't Trade on Holidays. And it's basically a list of dates where the market won't trade. And you can see we updated that for this coming holiday, or date equals EL date, and then 12/24, 12/25, and then 1/1 to account for the early closings and the days the market won't be closed in case for some reason you get one of those overnight deals where the market where there is a little bit of data coming through, it is open, or the schedule is wrong. You see sometimes these close. A lot of times the markets will close, and then the next day like this will be closed. The stock market will be closed, but the futures will still trade until 10 a.m. But for Christmas and New Year's, that's not going to happen because Europe and the rest of the world are also closed. But sometimes when the U.S. is closed but the rest of the world isn't, you'll still get the futures trading even though the market is officially closed, and so you'll get some data trickling in. So make sure that it doesn't trade by either turning off automation or setting up your strategies to not trade on these days. And the way our strategies use this is for day trade only, is to, for example, if you had a strategy, if the time is 9:35 and the close is greater than the close, then we buy the next bar at the market as an example strategy. The way we would use this is we'd add this, and don't trade on holidays equals 1. That just simply says it's true that we want to not trade on holidays, and if there's any of these dates that show up, we're not trading on those dates. And so that's how we manage it. And if you have the portfolios, you have this, I send this don't trade on holidays separately as open code, and you can update your update the dates in here and then verify it, and you won't have to worry about trading on holidays. So that is the update on how to do that. Also, taking a look at some of the trades. We're looking at the continuous contracts. We're getting set up to trade the portfolios on a dedicated server. I've got this bar up here at the top. The bottom of it's cut out so you can't see the IP address. But this is set up so that can trade the portfolios. I'm targeting December 28th, like I mentioned yesterday, and so I recommend that you get in at that time. I think it's going to be choppy between now and then. And then the end of the year comes up, and I think it's going to be a lot of movement going into the end of the year. And next week on Monday is the end of the week, the end of the month, and the end of the year, the end of the quarter, and off to a new year. It's an election year. There's global uncertainties. A lot of things could happen. The Fed recently raised rates, and so could be. I anticipate 2018 to be, or 2016 to be more exciting than 2015. More movement, more trends, and so we're getting set up and ready to go on that. for December 28th. If you have not started, it's a good time to start, and that is how the portfolios are set up. And I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Let me know if you have any questions.